Hey, what's up? It's Tees from 4Dads Golf, coming at you with a productive driving range routine in under 1 hour. You're here because you need a good driving range routine that you can get done within an hour. You're lacking time. You're a full-time parent, you have a full-time job, you're a full-time student, but you still want to keep your golf game as sharp as possible, right? Within the next 5 to 10 minutes, you'll have a great driving range routine to go off of, and you'll be able to get all of your shots in within an hour, keeping that golf game sharp, keeping your scores low, and hopefully winning yourself some skins. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like. Let's jump into this. First things first, pitch shots under 50 yards. I always recommend, if your golf course has the option of doing this, to practice your pitch shots under 50 yards. This will help immensely on shaving strokes off of your game. 25, 35, 45, 50-yard shots are key. Number 2, bunker shots. If your golf course has bunkers for you to practice in, highly recommend hopping in those for at least 5 to 10 shots every single time you're at the range. If you don't have confidence in the bunker, this is the best spot to learn. This is the best spot to practice, mess around, try opening the club face, closing the club face, depending on the day as well. The sand might be harder, sand might be softer. That really does come into play at some golf courses. Sometimes you go to a golf course and the sand is hard and you try opening up that club face and you thin it and it goes 50 yards out of the sand and over the green, maybe out of play, maybe in the water. You need to practice all shots if possible in the bunker. This will help gain confidence in the bunker. Number 3, my favorite, chip shots off the green. And again, this is if your golf course allows it. Not all golf courses allow you to chip on their practice greens. Fortunately for mine, they do. So every single time I go out to the range, I always chip off of the green. Whether it's a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards off of a hill, I always give myself some chips because around the green is where I've always struggled the most in golf. But over the last 6 to 7 months, I've gained so much confidence just consistently practicing my chip. Number 4, putting and distance control. For me, depending on your time, it might be a little bit different, but I just practice on my 3 to 6 foot putts. The hole is the clock, 15 minutes around. Number 5, driver. I start out with my driver. I'm a little bit different. I've had wrist issues in the past, and for whatever reason, as soon as I hit down into the ground, if my wrist isn't really warmed up, it really messes with me. So that's why I start with the driver. Then my irons as number 7. You're not gonna have enough time to complete this 1 hour driving range routine if you use every single iron. 3 to pitching wedge or 4 through pitching wedge. So I always recommend using your odd irons on odd days. And by odd days, I mean if it's the 27th, then use your odd irons. If it's the 28th, then you use your even irons. If you don't go consistently every day, you go more once a week, then I usually recommend using odd irons 1 week, even And then number 8, because I don't like ending on a good one, and it's very difficult to hit a good shot on your last range ball. Nothing's worse than not hitting a good shot on your last range ball, is fun shots. And these are punch shots, punch hooks, punch draws, punch fades, punch slices. Fun shots that you need to have an idea of how to hit it, where your ball's gonna go. If you're stuck behind a tree, and you have another tree in front of you and you can't go directly at the pin, so you have to either hook it around or just lay up. It's always nice to have an idea of how far your ball's gonna go when you punch it. Using your 3 iron, your 4 iron, your 7 iron, whatever it is, it's always good to know your distance there. It's really, really helpful in scrambling opportunities when you're on the golf course.